Hi everyone, how's it going today? So I got a new mini album for you today. First and foremost, I want to apologize for any sound that's in the background. My husband is in, well, it's a joined office and he's working from home, so if you hear some clickety clacking, that's him. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So this is the paper stack that I use. It's the DCWV Heirloom paper stack. I bought this quite a while ago, and honestly, I was going to get into this style, like, you know, the Tim Holtz kind of stuff, and it just, I don't know, it just never really took off. I ended up gravitating more towards, like, my own personal style, which is bright colors, shiny things, you know, but nonetheless, this is a great stack to have for more masculine albums, which is what we have today, but it is a paper stack, it's not cardstock, so that's the only downfall. So I'll kind of explain to you what I did in this album to fix that. So let's go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, this was a commission project. My sister wanted something for her, I guess it's like her kids' grandpa. So she wanted to fill pictures with of them and give it to him for like a late Father's Day gift. But anyways, so I was racking my brain like, what do I do for like a masculine album? I don't have a lot of masculine paper stacks, and I really didn't have the time to go out and buy something. So anyways, I remembered I had that stack when I was going through all my paper stacks, and lo and behold, this is what we got. So first and foremost, the cover is 8.5 by 8.5. It has this really beautiful wooden frame that I painted black with this wooden memories, and then this is just a chipboard tree that I got from a little collection of chipboard stickers I have, and then this is a wooden feather, and then we have this. I have a love-hate relationship with this string because when I see it, I'm like, why do I still have this? It's so ugly. But then I use it and I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool, you know? So I have to remember all the ideas that I use with it. But anyways, the spine is just a felt material, and then this is the back. It's just an embossed brown paper, and this is what it looks like on the side. Whoops. Booklet coming out, and on the top. So anyways, I did add these little gold accents on the corner to kind of bring out the gold in the word memories and the gold feather. So anyways, to strengthen the pages of this album, I actually used double, like I would construct the pages and then add an extra cardstock 7.5 by 7.5 down, because that's the size of this album. There are no pockets, actual inserts in the actual pages. You'll see them on the page itself, but yeah, I just kind of like made it more durable by adding an extra layer of cardstock to make up for this paper style. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So on the inside cover, I do have this little booklet here in the front, and they can pull it out, and it is three-dimensional, so let me go ahead and show you. There we go. It's I think it's 1/4 of an inch thick. And then we have this little booklet, and it'll hold 8 4x6 photos. So there's that side and that side. So I kind of use a lot of the same colors in this album, but this is my niece will use to show you an example of what it looks like. So you still get a lot of beautiful border around a lot of those pictures. So I love that. So let's go ahead and put that back in. And a lot of this album has a variety of like embellishments. So like this is a dollar store sticker, and the same thing. I buy these things and I'm like, why do I do this? I bought it and I was like, these are like, well, I sprayed them brown to give them an antique look, but I I bought them and then I'm like, why did I buy these? I thought they were cool at the moment, but luckily I found something to use them on. And so anyway, some of them, I do have some Cricut cuts in here because I was like using my thicker so much that I was like, hello, you still have a Cricut? So like right here, I used the Heritage cartridge to cut out a scroll. This is a dollar store sticker, and these are just some thickers that I had left over. So this picture, I mean, this will hold a 4x6 because it has room in there, but I think it'll look better with a 3.5 by 3.5 photo. So that's what that looks like. And then when we open this up, so my sister has 4 kids, and I wanted to dedicate a page to each of those 4 kids. So this is my niece Tanisha, and so like her 4x6 would be right here, or you know, she can get a 4x4 and put it right in the center of that page. And then also this is open in the back right here, because my sister's not a scrapbooker, so I wanted to make it as easy for her as possible. But if she has a, you know, if she wants to trim it down, I think it'll look much better with a little 3.5 by 3.5. So there is that page. I did use some orange shimmer paper for this, and then again, a lot of these cuts are from the Heritage cartridge. So I really like the way it came out. I don't think I've ever done a manly album as I think the only other one I did was an outdoors album I did for my nephew that I really liked, but this one I really do like. So anyways, this is one of the papers in the actual stack, and I actually just backed it with some gold foil, as you can tell, and then I pop dotted it, and I just really like the dimension that it gives off. So then this one, I tried to make it simple too, because like I said, my sister's not a scrapbooker, so I need to make sure that you know, the album's going to be simple, and also it's going to be simple for the recipient, so which is going to be an older gentleman. So I decided to make larger just photo frames that he can just pull out and kind of look at. And again, here's that. And then these, I just painted some wooden cuts that I had. I know you guys, I told you guys before that I purchased these things from the woodstore.com. They have a lot of great products, and these are 2 of them. And you'll see, I think that might be it, or you might see more. But anyways, here's another page from my nephew Mikey. I have some gears back here with the clock, so you can add a 4x6 photo there. There we go, sideways. And then you know, or also she can just put a bunch of little wallet size photos here, and I think that would look wonderful as well. And this one I did not leave open in the background, so it will have to be like either a 4x5 or, you know, a 4x4, 3.5 by 3.5 kind of picture. And then when we open it up, the word traditions, and again, a lot of these little titles right here came in the actual paper stack itself, so I just kind of utilized it. And then I cut these corners from that cartridge as well, and then you have this beautiful striped paper. I was going to leave it blank, but I saw these in the cartridge, and I was like, you know what, these are so beautiful. I'm going to cut these out and just use them. I know they're not very manly, but I really, really like them, and so I decided to use them. And then this is probably my most favorite page here. It is little cowboy boots. I had these images from the Cricut Imagine cartridge. I know. Who heard of the Imagine? I mean, if you have, you know, leave a comment down below. I loved my Imagine, but, you know, they went out too fast. And so anyways, these were leftover cuts that I had, and I just decided to use them. So I had this rope frame too. I had an extra cut from another album that I use in this album, and then I add some wooden stars and the word inspire, and it is pop dotted, so it could fit a 4x6 in there perfectly. And actually, I told my niece, I sent her a picture, and I said, wow, you know, your picture and your little boots fit perfectly in this album. And so she agreed with me. But anyways, let's move on. So this one has 3 photo mats, and I did leave the photo mats blank in the back, so that way if my sister wanted to write something about the photo, she can. If not, you know, she could always put extra photos in there. But this one is just kind of like a newspaper clipping paper. I added those little dollar store hearts. Again, this is from the collection. This is just a little corkboard swirly sticker I had. Some leftover thickers, and then that's what that pocket looks like on its own. And I was actually kind of surprised at myself that I really enjoyed making this, because, you know, colors like this aren't my style, so making it, I don't get inspired as much, but I think I had an idea of what I wanted to go for, and plus that Heritage cartridge really kind of worked together perfectly with this. And so anyway, moving on. These two cuts again are from that same Cricut cartridge. Although the family word didn't have a shadow, so I had to free cut that myself. As you can see, I've cut it in gold, and then I cut out this tree with some brown cardstock and just added it to this yellow paper. And you could fit, I think it would be cute with a few wildlife photos here, you know, so you don't cover up that tree too much. But you know, choice is up to my sister. She can make it however she wants. This will fit a 4x6 photo, and I just left it open on the back there. And I love these little license plates. They're so cute. And then this one is for my niece Elena. Again, I added those corners. I thought they fit beautifully. And hers has the shimmer paper as well. And then this is just a dollar store sticker I had, and this will fit a 4x6, and I did leave it open in the back. So she could just slide the picture in, and you still get that gold doily in the background. There we go. So yeah, I mean, honestly, this album only took me 2 days to work on because I was getting ideas so fast. And I know it's not the most embellished album, but it did definitely, I think it just, you know, it put a smile on my face. And so this is a picture. I did some embellishments on the side. I believe these are from the Fabulous Finds cartridge, but they were just, you know, I have a bunch of Cricut cuts left over from other albums or other projects, and I just kind of stuff them in a box, and so I found those in there. And then my niece Miley's name right here. Again, I cut out a bigger version of that scroll you saw in the front, same feather as you see on the cover, and the word memories. This one I didn't do a background on, only because I kind of inked the edges of the scroll, and I just like the look of it. You know, I didn't want to add any more shimmer to it than I had to, because I had to kind of tone down the shiny stuff. It was a manly album. So anyways, that's what that pocket looks like. And some of these pages, I wasn't sure I picked the right pattern of paper to go together. You know, I second guessed myself, but then I decided, I was like, well, you know, I'm just going to do it anyway. And I thought it came out wonderfully. So then here is the last page. And it is one of those, I have a lamp post that I cut from the Cricut cartridge, the dollar store sticker here. I added some doilies because this was already part of the page. So as you can see, it's kind of flat. And so this one I think will fit, you know, a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 picture, or 4x4, you know. But I think it's a beautiful page. And then also I kind of want to give a shout out to the inside cover. I thought it was so cool. This is from another DCWV texture stack from a long time ago. I'm talking about like 2008, 2009. But I found this in my stash, and I was like, ooh, that'd be perfect for this album. So anyways, I hope my sister enjoys it. I hope the person she gives it to enjoys it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let me know what you think down below, or if you have any questions, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.